Hi everyone, in this section we're going to add a few more features to the exterior of our home and spruce up the yard a little bit. So what we're going to do next is we're going to make a walkway from the door to the driveway. To do that, we're going to grab our pencil tool, and you're going to want to zoom in pretty close and make sure that we get that inner end point of the door. We're going to click and let go. And we want to make this line go pretty far out. So before I make the line, I'm going to move my camera up. I'm going to shift and move my screen a little bit. And we're going to want to drag this line pretty far out. We're going to want to go farther than the driveway here because we want it to go over and connect to the driveway. So let's just eyeball it and go about there. And if it ever sticks like that, we just hit the escape key and it will let go. And now we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to get the inner corner of that door. Click once, drag out. And now we want to make it even with the other line. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hover and touch there. And when you touch that endpoint for a few seconds, it's telling SketchUp that we want to make that line the same distance. So we'll move back over. And when it turns green, we know we've got a nice parallel line, and there'll be a faint red dotted line connecting those two endpoints. When you click, we should have two evenly aligned lines. And now what we're going to do is we are going to hit escape, and we're going to make something called an arc. To do that, we're going to go to the arc tool here, and we're going to click this endpoint there and let go. Click this endpoint, and then notice as you move your mouse, it's going to start making an arch right there. And we want to move until that dotted line turns green and it says a quarter circle. Then go ahead and click. And now what we can do is we can finish with a pencil, connecting there to there. A red line is going to mean that it's going nice and straight and parallel. We'll do the same thing here. Click here and connect there. And now let's go ahead and grab our paint bucket. And you can pick concrete, you can pick brick, you can scroll through and look at the different textures and decide what type of walkway you want to do. Like we could even do a stone walkway here under the landscape, fencing, and vegetation. And you know what, let's find some nice rock. Ooh, I like this surface right here, so I'm going to select that. Click there, see how it looks. Oh, that looks pretty cool. So we've made ourselves a walkway. Let's close this so we can get a bigger picture. All right, that's looking pretty nice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the back of the house. I'm going to show you how to make a small swimming pool. So let's go to the backyard. Let's shift our camera, holding down shift and clicking the center scroll wheel. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit more, and we're going to just start with the rectangle tool. And we're going to make a rectangle about where we want our pool to be. I want to make my pool about 16 feet by about 9 feet. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to use our push-pull tool to sink in this swimming pool a bit. We can make it as deep as we want. Over on the right, it says it's about 2 feet deep right now. We can go a little bit deeper if we want. And now what we're going to do is we are going to zoom in and get an angle like this so we can see the bottom edges. And I'm going to take a line tool and draw a line across there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use our move tool. And I'm going to click and, oh, we're lagging a little bit here. I'm going to click and drag that down a little bit. Sometimes pools have deeper and shallower ends. And this side I'm going to click and drag up like that. And you can kind of play around with these lines to get a deeper and shallower end. Maybe I want to actually make my pool like that. Let's make that a little, so it's a nice gradual way you can wade out into the deep end of the pool. If you want to make a standard pool where everything's flat and straight, you can do that as well. And now we're going to grab our paint bucket. We'll go to our textures, and down near the bottom is water. And this is going to make a really cool water effect. You can pick whatever water effect you want your pool to have. Let's go ahead and try this water effect. This looks pretty nice. And if we click and paint and decorate all of the sides of what we just made. Let's pan our camera around here. We're going to get a really cool pool effect. And we've just made a little in-ground pool for our family. Now we can do the same thing out here where we can make a stone walkway that comes out to the pool. We can make a little trim around the pool to make it concrete. Like I can show you how to do that really quick. We can use our pencil tool and come in here and maybe start there. Use that as an endpoint there. Go out a little bit farther and just kind of make a trim around the pool. Go about there. Use that as our reference point, if it'll take it. Oh, I think I need to make it a little bit farther out. So go there, go there, go there. I noted that really quick, but you kind of get the sense of what we're doing. And now I'll grab some of that concrete, paint that. And we've got a nice concrete border around our pool. And now we can make a path going to the back door, just like we did in the front of the house. Go ahead and try that part on your own.